under the Mission Life program of Tripura University, organized by Department of Chemical and Polymer Engineering with collaboration with Photography Club of Tripura University. In today's program, we have two sessions. In first session, we have invited lecture from the resource and in the second session, we have organized by Photography Club of Now we'll start with our. First of all, I would like to request our engineer Harjit sir to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Professor Shokor Mojumdar, who is the ex-HOD of Department of Chemistry. So, he is the member of Mission Life. Now I would like to request Dr. Sachin kindly felicitate convener of Mission Life. Convener of Mission Life. Now, I would like to request Dr. Sachin Balagade to kindly felicitate Professor Asha Khosel from Department of Physics.
Sir is also from Mission.
Sir is also a member from Mission Life. Now I would like to request our HOD sir to kindly felicitate our speaker guest, Dr. Vishnu Kormakar. He is the scientist from Tripura Pollution Control. Now I would like to request our HOD sir to kindly felicitate our another speaker guest, Dr. Vishwa Devarma. He is area manager of livelihood vertical Tripura from Tata Trust. Now I would like to request our HOD sir to kindly our another speaker guest, Mr. Rituparno Chando. He is the project officer for wash in shift and Assam and Tripura. Now I would like to request Dr. Sachin Balagade to kindly felicitate our HOD sir from Chemical and Polymer. Now I would like to request Dr. Joyce Bhattacharjee, Senior Technical Assistant from Chemical and Polymer Engineering Department, to kindly felicitate Dr. Sachin Balagade, Assistant of Engineering Department, to kindly Now I request Joyce Bhattacharjee to kindly Mr. Proshenjit, guest faculty of Department of Joint Sales. With that note, we concluded our felicitation program. Now, I would like to request our HOD sir to kindly deliver the welcome address of today's program.
Thank you, Slogan. So, warm good morning to one and all present over here. Myself, Harjeet Nath, in the capacity of HOD in charge of Chemical and Polymer Engineering Department, I would like to welcome all of you in this one-day seminar come workshop on water conservation. So, we have with us the chief guest for this particular workshop and seminar, Professor Sapan Majumdar sir, who happens to be the ex-head in charge, head of the Department of Chemistry, and now he is the chairman of the Mission Life program of Tripura University. We have with us the convener, Dr. Saurav Majay from the Department of Forestry and Biodiversity, happens to be the convener of the Mission Life program. Also, we have with us Professor Sabyasachi Dasgupta and Professor Ashok Hussain, who happens to be the member of the Mission Life program. So, welcome all of you. I also would like to welcome my fellow colleagues from the Department of Material Science and Engineering and my other colleague from the Department of Chemical and Polymer Engineering, Dr. Sachin Baladre, for this particular program. My special thanks to the external speakers who had agreed to come over here for delivering a lecture on the topic of water conservation for the Mission Life program in our university. And this happens to be the very first session of Mission Life program that Tripura University is conducting today. So my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Vishnu Karmakar. He is the member secretary of the Tripura Pollution Control Board, and also he happens to be the scientist of the Pollution Control Board. My heartfelt thanks to Mr. Rituparna Chanda and Mr. Dev Burma, who has also spared their time to come to Tripura University. And they are representing Tata Trust organizations. And I'm very much sure that all of our external guests who are here would be disclosing a lot of things related to the water conservation and a lot of sustainable practices which has been carried out in Northeast in particular. So just a small highlight about this program. In the first half, we'll be having 2 academic sessions where our 2 external speakers will be delivering 1 hour lecture each on water conservation. And in the evening hours, we are going to join by a very eminent wildlife photographer, Mr. Chakraborty, who will be coming and taking a hands-on workshop on photography skills. And also we have conducted one photography competition in the last 1 week related to the theme of water conservation again, where top 3 participants will be getting certificates as well as mementos and prizes for their participation and contribution. So I hope this particular one-day seminar had great success, and I hope all of the student members would be highly benefited from the talks of our external guides. And I'd also like to thank our executive engineer, Mr. Krishna Das, who has just joined here. Thank you, sir, for joining with us. So with that, I would like to make this formal function very formal, and I'd like to end here. So thank you all for joining. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Dr. Saurav Dev, convener of Mission Life program, to highlight the initiatives of Mission Life program.
Good morning to you all. Honorable Chief Guest Professor Sapan Majumdar sir, Professor Sabyasachi Dasgupta sir, Professor Ashok Hussain sir, other faculties from different departments, and our guest, Mr. Vishnu Dev Burma, Mr. Rituparna Chanda, and Dr. Vishnu Karmakar, Scientist B and Member Secretary Tripura Pollution Control Board. Today we are here. Actually, this is about LIFE program, and I hope some of you know, and our students they may not know, that Honorable Prime Minister introduced this Mission Life in 2021 in COP26, which was happened in Glasgow. In that, it was introduced. This term Mission Life was introduced in that program, and the target was just a mass movement for environmental conservation. And where that initiative was taken by our country, India. So it is India-led, you can say, that initiation for mass movement of environment-related issues. That's why the name is LIFE. That means lifestyle for environment, where the concept of sustainable development is there. That means we should do everything in a sustainable way. Uh, or all activities, we should be responsible for climate action. We should um, we should do some environment friendly. That is the whole initiative. As it was said, if you want to change the world, start with yourself. So here the requirement is that each one of us should do some environment friendly activity. That is the main target, and here the environmental consciousness is very important. That all of us should be very much known, and we should know about the climate change issues and different other environment related issues. Under this life, our Professor Subhashis Dasgupta will explain the detail because he is representing our whole country. In this mission life, under this mission life, there are 7 themes: use e-waste, adopt healthy lifestyle, sustainable food system, say no to single-use plastics, save water, save energy. These are the 7 main themes under this mission life program. And the Department of Forestry, we initiated all these activities. We started from 2012 onward to 2022 onwards. That means we organized different awareness program in different villages. Recently, we organized one program in Dhalai district, awareness program during Earth Day. We organized different program in schools. We also organized one training on vermicomposting technology, where more than 100 participants were there. So we started all these activities from 2022 onwards, and our honorable Vice Chancellor sir, he is also interested in this field, and he said that we should do some more activities on this live program. And that's why one committee was formed, where our sponsor is the chairman, and we are planning to organize different activities on all these themes. And today is the first program, that means which we are organizing on this save water issues. Our next program will be on save e-waste. In our department, we are also organizing plastic, how to manage plastics. We have already started this activity, and we are making eco bricks. We have also started one environment club for other students. I should say that you can also join in this club. We are having more than 120 members in this club, and we are doing different environment related activities, and you may also join in this. So the main target of these all activities are just to make ourselves conscious on different environmental issues, and let all of us do some activities, and let all of us try to do something for the betterment of our environment. So that is the main motto of this whole activity. I wish that this program will be a very successful one, and I congratulate the Department of Chemical Engineering and Dr. Harji sir that it is nicely organized. That means all planning is perfect, and I wish that we will be able to organize all these 7 programs within these 2 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Professor Sabyasachi Dasgupta from Department of Forestry and Biodiversity. He is the member of Mission Life program, to kindly highlight about the Mission Life program in our country.
Good morning. I think Dr. Saurabh Dev has made a little bit clarified the context of the life. Life has moved much ahead of what we are still starting. Changing the lifestyle as a proposal and as a initiative of the country has gone from COP to G20, and now the whole thing has taken a global movement. to say this, no, to implement, to live a eco-friendly and environment-friendly life, there is a cost. Life has now come to an extent where instead of GDP-driven economy, we are talking about. Country has talked about the life-driven economy. That means whatever consequences, if you do not consume more, if you do not produce more, everything has got a economic consequences. I mean, this is the biggest challenge of this. The implementation of entire life mission works into 3 phases. The first phase is we have to reduce the demand. So what we are talking, living in a very eco-friendly lifestyle is nothing but actually reducing the demand. Reducing the waste means reducing the production. Reducing production leading to economic consequences. So the moment we say we reduce the demand and we reduce the waste, use everything efficiently, it has got a tremendous impact on the economy, which is not accepted by the GDP-driven economy of the world. I think that's the biggest challenge of implementing life mission in a true sense. Because the concept behind this entire life mission is changing demand, thereby changing the supply, and that's why forcing every country to change their policy. So this works in a 3 phase. We are in the beginning, the very first phase, while we are trying, proposing and doing all this activity, sensitizing everybody, sensitizing the countries, and handing over this concept to the entire world. In this particular phase, I can tell you that there are in this entire G20, whether it's the industry summit, it's a business summit or education summit, everywhere country has aggressively proposed to go ahead with life-based economy. So whatever we are going to do, whatever you are thinking, whenever you are actually trying to say that minimalistic lifestyle, eco-friendly lifestyle, I mean, even though it sounds very nice, the moment you say we do not use a lot of plastics, there's an impact on the plastic industry. So as of now, what we tried, the global leaders every country has tried propagating, making awareness, talking about so many things and the question comes, why you don't say, for example, taking the plastics, why don't you produce less plastic or produce eco-friendly plastic or go for restrictions in the production of those materials which are harmful for the nature. The moment we say this, the impact is on the economy. It's like for everything. So as long as the globe is moving towards GDP-driven economy, and you know how the GDP is being calculated, it depends on all production sectors mostly, and of course there are some service sectors as well in today's world. So I think at this stage, understanding this, we have to really understand that it is not only living a healthy lifestyle, but living a healthy lifestyle, keeping our economy intact is the biggest challenge. And I really expect that all of us, whoever are thinking to go ahead with this, we also need to think what will happen. Ask yourself, if you do not produce waste, if you go for a very healthy lifestyle, what would be the impact of it on our economy? And then the moment the demand is reduced, what will happen to all those big industries that are being set up for this purpose? How the supply will change? And of course, the assumption or the hypothesis, we always live with the hypothesis and assumptions that the moment we consumers do not ask for waste, we reduce our waste, we do not consume things which are not eco-friendly, then probably a time will come when the supply industry will also think to change their industries in a different manner. Thereby, of course, as long as this supply is demand is there, supply will be there, and no government will change the policy. I can tell you the recent G20s and summit where government of India has handed over the charge of this live mission to Brazil, because next time they are the one who has to do. So we are in the platform, and we know that a lot of ambassadors were there, the country representatives. Country like US has said that the level of consumption that we have, our citizens are accustomed to it. It is not possible for anyone in the world to go up to that extent. And once you reach up to that extent, reducing and living a minimalistic lifestyle is next to impossible. You should not think. So there are aggressive players in the world who are saying like this, but we as in India could convince many of the countries, and it's our responsibility, I think, to go ahead and look into this. So we really need to think how can we this life economy now, from life moving ahead towards a life economy, how this life economy or the mission can be achieved in real sense globally, and the challenges in taking up ahead the best possible solution, keeping a balance. I think with this I'll end up. This is, if you can keep this in your mind, that every activity has its consequences in terms of economy, then the moment we say okay, this the change in lifestyle doesn't impact the economy, I think that probably will be more acceptable rather than I am talking more idealistic solution in it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request our chief guest, Professor Shopon Mojumdar from Department of Chemistry, and he is the chairman of Mission Life program, to say some few words about today's program.
Very good morning to all of you. Under the Mission Life program, there are so many sub-themes. So today, we're going to talk chemical engineering and polymer science. They are organizing a seminar on photography, on workshop, on water conservation. That is the sub-theme of save water. In this seminar, we have our guest, Mr. Vishwa Devarma, Area Manager of Livelihood Vertical Tripura, Mr. Rituparna Chandra, Project Officer of WASH Initiative in Assam and Tripura, and Dr. Vishnu Karmakar, Scientist B and the Member Secretary of Tripura Pollution Control Board. And also we have with us members of Mission Life program, Tripura University, and other faculty members, and my dear students from the departments. I welcome all of you in this seminar cum workshop program. And also, I think we have with us our executive engineer. I welcome Engineer Krishna also for this program. Our convener, Saurabh Dev, already briefed you about the different aspects of Mission Life program, how this origin of or initiate this program, and also about the different sub-themes. And Professor Subhashis Rajgupta, he nicely pointed out the lacuna, the problem, and the challenging we are going to face in future too. While to save our environment, we should compromise with GDP and this and that. Many issues are according to me, is industry-related issues, which is obviously related to GDP, mostly the commodity-based consumption of materials, consumption of products. So most of the products we are using today is coming from either petroleum sources or from the natural sources. Plastics, we are talking about the pollution of plastics. We are talking about the pollution of water and this that. So petroleum source one day it will cheat out. But while we are shifting to the use of natural resources. So many plastics now came in the market, which is biodegradable, but coming from the agricultural field, agricultural products, our foodstuffs and medicine. So yes, there is a challenge. So one important issue I am talking about this today's program, which is under Save Water program, water conservation. The total quantum of water in this universe, it is fixed. Only what we are losing the usable amount of water for our life. So how to preserve or conserve the water which can be used to maintain our healthy life? Healthy life means it's a sustainable thing. Again, sustainability. So we are responsible for this preservation or conservation of life. So in this aspect of these small initiatives, even from the university side, our students are there. How to protect the usable water. Even you see in the street on the way, there are so many water taps open. Whole day water is falling out, but many people they raise question. No, this water here how we are wasting? It is not wasting. It is going there and we will use it. It is going to lake. It is going to ponds and then. But they are not thinking that whether this is the usable water. We are losing that things. It's not usable. So ultimately, it goes to the pond, river, etc. It goes to the ocean. So we are not able to use that things. Okay. So these issues is very important. Okay, from government level, from NGO levels, and everything is fine. But from our side, there is a awareness is also very important, and how to preserve or conserve the water resource. So in this aspect, again, I think there will be some discussions, evaluation on these issues from our expert. So I welcome all of you again, and I wish the great success of this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With the permission of our chief guest, I would like to request Dr. Sachin Baladhare to kindly deliver the vote of thanks for morning session.
Good morning to all of you. I would like to thank first of all our chief guest, Professor Swapn Mazumdar from Department of Chemistry, for giving his time and his lessons. And then I would like to thank our speakers from Tata Trust for giving this speech or lecture on this for this current junction, to save the water and the environment, which is very supremely important topic for everyone. Then I would like to thank lecture or person from Tripura Pollution Control Board, Government of India, for giving his time for and enlightening our students on this important topic. And then I would like to thank all the distinguished faculty members of Tripura University for their presence, and all the students here who are part of this special seminar on water conservation. And last but not the least, I would like to thank our HOD, Engineer Harjeet Nath, for organizing this conference or seminar on this important topic. So whole credit goes to him. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With that note, we are concluding our formal inaugural session, and we'll go for 10 minutes short tea break, and after that we'll join for our lecture session. Thank you.